Hey there, fellow bounty hunters. Rodamont here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Homeworld. Episode 48, Sometimes Bounties Go Just Right. Alright, so the bounty closest to us is the Balwam one. Oh no, no, it didn't time out. You are Rocky Ice World in a binary system. So you are okay, you're not there? There's another binary system? Isn't that the only binary system? Where the hell are you? I am confused. So Zebeth is not Balwam, but this is the only binary star. Am I blind? Barren Tundra. Oh, that's a Rocky Ice? I thought that was a Barren. Okay, obviously they're at Zebeth. They're probably defecting because they lost to me. Yeah, I like crapped on their blockade and the captains were like, alright, well, if this one dude in like a discount ship can, you know, counter our blockade, let's just defect against our ineffective admirals. What types of mods have I written? I have made them for RimWorld, true. Although my playtime in RimWorld is slightly different than this game. By, maybe several orders of magnitude? I have no idea. I mean, there's no, like, this isn't on Steam, so I have no idea how many hours I have in Starsector. I'd imagine it, like, a tenth of what I have in RimWorld. If not even that high. Probably less, like a 20th. Yo, Legion, don't get over eager. I don't need you blowing up. I was not careful about storms, so there's really only one other ship that I feel safe deploying in combat here. So I'm not even going to worry about the other capture points, because there's no more deployment points. Well, you can deny the enemy deployment points, to be fair. By capturing them and holding them, we deny the enemy from being able to deploy more ships, but like they can send all their ships to me that they want. I don't really care. Like, bring it on. I'll eat you. You want some of this, Mr. Conquest? Oh, bye-bye Falcon. I think that was the triple demodded Falcon. So, it doesn't surprise me, but it is unfortunate that it went pop. And the other one, that Aurora is about to go pop too. I don't know what it's doing. Like, get out of there, dude. I'm gonna go help it. I don't have a lot of, flux to play with, but I have more than this Pegasus that just blew up, or about to blow up. Okay, time to vent. Yeah, they have a pretty sizable fleet, actually. We're probably going to take more losses here as a result, because the other Executor is, like, maybe in a little too deep, but I'll try to bail it out. And you... go away. Yo, what are you... okay. You obviously never watched Ghostbusters, because you absolutely just forced me to cross beams with you. Yo, don't back up into it too! Once is enough, Executor. I like how the captain there is Sun Tzu. It's like, read your own book, man. You're driving drunk. I think that's Sun Tzu. Okay. At this point, it's just like fly swatting. I don't think they have a lot of big stuff left. What I have to make sure is the small stuff doesn't gang up on people. On my ally ships. Like, oh god, no, just like that. Don't, no. There will be retribution. Red Rover, I'm gonna blast this drover. Hopefully we won't pick up too many demods, but I think this is definitely one of those fights where, like, I'm not the net positive of progress for demod removal. I'm gonna guess. Okay, can claim victory. Let's just do that. So I had 2 destroyed. 4 demods. We'll see what they are afterwards. I'm not going to bother pursuing. Let them go. And Major Mildew picked up another demod. I'll recover it because it was my fault. I was a little fast and loose with it. And then Major Mildew had it removed again. Maybe it wasn't the same one. And then Nabla also had one removed. So Nabla is the, which one's the Nabla? Oh, the Aurora. Which I told her to retreat. So, I mean, I'm glad I did that, because I probably saved it from picking up another one. Okay, that one is done. How far out are we? 180 days? And then the other thing we could do with the refining is once we have the refining built at ink, we can also asmod that. There's a pretty good reason to just do that. So the Balwam dude is dead. Then there's Hedge and a Luddic base. So let's go against the Hedge one. You are Dwarf Primary Star, Desert World. Maybe here? I'm not going to bother stopping for them because there's no bounty on them. It'd be an easy kill, but if I'm not being paid for it, I'll save my effort. I think I was right, but where they were. Ooh, pirate falcons. I want them. And pirate eradicators. Well, with any luck, we'll be able to walk home with some of those ships. Unfortunately for me, it looks like a lot of my ships are still a little banged up from storms and the like, so I'm going to be... I'll probably end up having a pretty underwhelming amount of ships deployed. What I ought to do, once we capture these capture points, is have them sit near me, being my wings, so I can protect them. Because I think I can probably keep them alive if I'm, like, close enough within laser distance, because I can just focus fire in the things that are most threatening. That's probably the right play here. Inspector, thank you for the resub. And I'll keep the 2 falcons dry docked. So, everyone, follow moi. I don't want any of you doing anything dumb. And if you are dumb, I want to be close enough to intervene in your defense. Although, no one could be more dumb than that Eradicator that just threw down against 3 capital ships. I have no words for how dumb that was. But that's... Honestly, a lot of Eradicators have the AI to do that. Regardless of their captains. I do notice a trend that Eradicators just YOLO. Like they themselves are some sort of Reaper Typhoon. Alright, there's their, well, let's call it capital ship. It's not, I mean, technically it is, I guess. Their Atlas. Yo, Aurora, watch it, watch it, watch it. And so far, forcing everyone to be glued to me has worked. I don't see any stragglers that are, like, particularly damaged. One thing I'm doing is in the top left here, you can see the health and, like, hull and everything of the other ships. So I don't actually need to see them directly in my field of view. I can check that top left to see if any of them are, like, particularly endangered, which is what I've been doing. It's like none of them look like they're compromised. And there's the win. That went better. It was definitely because we were mostly against, like, makeshift colossi. It was an easier fight. But it was good that we didn't have any blow up. Probably not worth pursuing. I am going to pick up their Pirate Falcon, and that Eradicator just has too many demods for me to consider. That thing is wrecked. Nabla! Fixed again! So we're probably pretty close to the next tier. I'm surprised we only had one fix in that fight. I would have expected at least two, so I'm sure we're, like, right on the threshold. Next bounty was the base. The exact location is found. It is threatening a whole bunch of factions, and it's in beta wall. And I must say, these high-ticket bounties are a really good way to make money. I was at like 1 million, like, a few months ago. The world is willing to fork over quite the bounty for protection. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, if you have terracells that are disrupting your industries to the degree that you're losing a lot of money, it does make sense to put up a lot of money for the base's destruction. And this is just a battle station. Let's field all but the broken Falcon. Because I don't think we should have too many of our own ships committing suicide, because we're just going to overwhelm this station quickly. Oh, torpedoes land. Oh, yeah, there we go. If I can get the angle right, I can sneak in cheeky shots behind the shields here. The Dominator's almost blocking me from doing this. But I've deleted about a third of its hull without even destroying the armor protecting. Oh, I'm going to take down this whole section without destroying the shields or armor. I think. Yep. Surgical. That's funny. That's one of those great shot, kid. It's 1 in a million type shots. You can imagine one of the space station engineers going, all right, well, We have 99% coverage, but there's a small chance that they could have 2 high-powered lasers trained on this one little gap. And all the engineers going, what? That'd be crazy. No one's ever going to do that. We don't need to accommodate for extra armor. False. Yo, okay, there we go. The only thing that we were fighting had blown up, and the game was like, huh. Do you want to retreat? No, I don't. You've been defeated. Oh, I guess there was a few ships. I didn't even notice. Continuous repairs, degraded shields for the something I don't recognize. And there's an officer promotion that I am gonna do. Cause yeah. Why not? So, wow, the Falcon is fixed. And has a captain now, too. Giveaway timer for the new captain that just got promoted. You. Captain number 10. And all we really need is an officer now. Of course, this Atlatonin probably should not be fielded in combat because it's like, has no equipment. Alright, with that said, and with all these bounties done, we're now up to almost 4 million. I'm going to head back to home to refit a few ships, to maybe do some swaps. I'm probably have enough for like some S-mods on the Raveno. And then to look for... officers to, or admin to hire. 2 crew. Oh, so sad. Yeah, always be checking for admin. We're 170 days away from mild climate, and then we can make the push for Paradise World. And also, if you're wondering about the colony threat gain, it's not that close. It's really slow climb for a Tritax threat. There was a Tritac bounty being offered? Nice. Finally. And it has a Paragon. Alright, I guess that's something to do. Y'all want Paragons so badly. I won't deny you. I might not capital ship it, but I can add it to the fleet. And, like, use it to level it up. But it might not be my main. But yeah, we really haven't had a lot of opportunities there, have we? Alright, that's just a regular officer. So, S-modding? ITU. Ox thrust. Is that what I did the last time? Let me double check. I'll outsource my thinking to previous me. Previous me said ITU stabilize shields. Got it. This ship is done. And this one is on its way to being done. It has a lot more demods. So what I'll do is in the Dom Seb, I'll throw myself in there. Because the Raveno is finished. It is complete. So leave. And leave. Alright, the Altitonin. Autofit to strike. It's weird. I don't care. I don't think I'm gonna, like, tinker with it. Good enough. Alright, if we are gonna go against that Paragon, I am gonna bring the Timber out of Dry Dock, so we have an onslaught to sort of, like, engage the Paragon. Because the Paragon will eat a Legion pretty quickly. So that would be a bad matchup. And the raffle timer, I think, went off and I just ignored it. So the new captain is the Dastardly Dave. And you're flying in a salvage rig, so like let's give you a actual ship to fly. I'll take the Jonah out and the Quack out. Okay, I like the fleet. Repair it up. So, the last thing I'm going to do this stream is to head to Barren World, Giant Primary Star. That's not there. So there's an active gate here, perfect. Barren World is maybe Mang or Pelicet. So we'll get a Mang or Pelicet and try to get a Paragon. No guarantees I'll be able to actually salvage it, but attempts will be made. I already checked for admin. There was only a regular officer. Wait, where am I going? Oh, whoa, it's like, I barely even need a gate. Yes, my own backyard. Got it. That's not the right bounty. Hang on a minute. Haha, you can't get me. He's probably just gonna wait there at the gate. So I'll have to fight twice. Haha, I'm back. You didn't expect that. Alright. Are they not at Mang? Am I looking at the wrong bounty? So, rumored Barren World in this system. Maybe there's a chance that there's 2 bounties at Magmel? Oh, I didn't go to Pelicet. That was at Magmel. Oh, okay, so that's a different bounty. Yeah, so he's at Pelicet. Got it. Because I have never seen 2 bounty targets at the same point of interest. I'm assuming there's like a check to make sure that doesn't happen. Because if they happen to be on the same faction, then you have 2 bounties that you have to fight at once, which would be like a nightmare. Because they'd be double-sized fleet. But in this case, you're just chilling over here. Oh, that's a big fleet, dude. I mean, we brought numbers, but it's a big fleet. Prediction. I'm going to put up a prediction for this. Will I get the Paragon? And I'll give you 2 minutes to predict. I'm a little worried about that left Falcon. I'll have to pull him back quickly once we cap points. I think I'm going to make everything a wing on me. until the Paragon shows itself, and then send the Onslaught after the Paragon. Here's the Paragon. So Onslaught and Legion. Go bully the Paragon. I'm going to fly swat a little bit and then join you in a moment. Oh, they even have Tempests. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Legion, what are you doing? Alright, I think the best thing I can do is to put pressure on the Astral, knocking the Astral out, to keep the Legion alive. Because a lot of the damage is actually coming from the Astral at the moment. Because the Onslaught's put pressure on the Paragon at the moment. You! Get out of there. Alright, there goes one cap. The Paragon's heat is like absolute maxed. The Onslaught's doing a really good job. Oh, nice! Oh boy! Okay, I don't even need to do anything. That Aurora just absolutely ripped that Paragon up with torpedoes. Because that's the thing, is the Paragon has amazing shields, but as soon as it flux maxes, its armor is pathetic. It has virtually no armor, and a few well-placed torpedoes just, like, annihilates it, and that's exactly what happened. Now, it was destroyed, but just because it's destroyed doesn't mean I won't be able to necessarily recover. There's still a chance. So we'll see when we're done. And then there's the goofy Odyssey. I've seen good Odyssey builds, but I've never, ever been able to, like, get one working for myself. So I usually just, like, leave Odysseys alone. I'm going to tell the Legion to leave. It wasn't really any threat, but I don't need it sitting on the battlefield doing nothing. Having that bright orange warning on the top left of the screen is a little distracting. If any— oh god, my flux! I dropped my shields. Okay, we're okay. And it's possible— oh, they have a Doom on the field too. I didn't notice until just now. I wouldn't mind a Doom. Dooms are fun to fly. I don't think I would give up a capital ship for a cruiser, but you can have super effective Dooms that take out capital ships with their, like, mine-laying ability. But not that one. He done got squished. Is there any way— I don't see any reason to stay here. Claim. So, we managed to destroy Fury, Aurora, Fury, Doom, Anubis, Paragon, Fury, Astral. That's a pretty significant amount of destruction, given we lost nothing. And the other ships, like, they got a lot of experience. Like, obviously, my executor got the lion's share, but, like, the other Aurora? That Aurora that took down the Paragon? Yeah, it racked in some bonus. I don't think there's a reason to pursue— well, I wouldn't mind a Tempest, so let's pursue them with You and you and you that didn't fight. Ship recovery. No Paragon. So we got an Aurora, and that's all I'll pull. And Tempest. I'm only going to take the one Tempest, not the other two. So there we go. We tried for the Paragon. We did not get the Paragon. What was this? EMP damage. Yeah, I've seen that before. Continuous repairs repaired Timber and Azak Silver. So Timber lost a demod, and Azak the Silver lost a demod. Which one were you again? Oh, you're demod free? Nice. Domseb, obviously I'm still racking 3. Pretty good fight. Oh wait! Oh wait! Oh wait! It's not over till it's over! Yep, I did get a Paragon. Thank you, Double Salvage Rigs. I bet I have you to thank. Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming. All right, prediction. Yes, I got the Paragon. Apologies to Goddard is the name of the Paragon. Well, I better fly it real careful like. So let's go bring it home and like avoid storm damage and everything else. Cause, oh God! All right, I'm gonna use my S point here. If there was ever a use for a story point, I'm sure I could beat this fight no problem without using the Paragon, but like, let's just get home. That's funny. Immediately get jumped by the other bounty in the system. Hi Gooven, thank you for the resub. Alright, so we're gonna bring this thing home, repair it up, and refit it, and then that will be the end of stream. That was a good reward. Oh god, commerce rating is going crazy here. It seems. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but there's some stuff. What is going? Oh, yeah, commerce raiders. I'm not dealing with that right now. I will, but not at the moment. Okay, so storage, leave behind the S-modded ones that are kind of done. And then contaminated death, you can pick up ITU. Or aux thrusters. Yeah, let's do aux thruster. I want both ITU and aux thrusters, but I'll build one in. So I'll build in the ITU. So you're done as well. And then we have these bad boys. I'm not going to raffle them off right now, but I will outfit the Paragon. So we have... we can do the Tac Lance version. This is an all-to-pulse laser version. Or we can stick, if we want, with the high-end intensity laser version, too. Now, if we wanted to do the lasers... Here, let's strip this. I'll just build it myself. Lasers, 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 lasers. Grav. This is going to be like a silly build of just like absolute disco ball. The most disco ball possible. I'm not saying it's smart. I will actively say it's not smart. I'm just fully committed to the disco ball. Because why not? So this is the ultimate disco ball Paragon. It is all sorts messed up, but that's fine. We'll do optics and ITU. Oh, never mind. It has the targeting core. Optics and hardened shields, stabilized shields. Maybe accelerated shields too, so you can bring them up and down, or maybe even capacitors. Something like that. This is, again, dumb build. I'm just letting you know. So we'll put all the intensity lasers on 1, ion beams on 2, grav beams on 3. This doesn't have point defense. It just has a bunch of like tactical lasers everywhere. It's, again, a bad build. I'm just like letting you know I'm going maximum disco ball stupid build. There is the integrated point defense, which allows for small non-missile, non-strike weapons to be classified as point defense, automatically targeting missiles. And that's something that we can also add in here to allow the tactical lasers to like act as PDs, partially. But here's a silly simulation against, let's say, Onslaught. Look at the lasers. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of lasers that are like particularly good against shields in this lineup. But once the shields drop, the hull is shredded, the weapons are EMP'd. It becomes like just a laser force to be reckoned. I just like deleted an asteroid that was in the way. And then if you're wondering what the PD lasers look like against something that launches a bunch of missiles, what launches a bunch of missiles? Persean Leagues. Let's try this. See if I can get the Pegasus to shoot a bunch of missiles at me to see if the point defense reacts. The integrated point defense. Come on, let me target you. No? I don't see the PD doing it. I mean, with Fortress Shield, once you get like Dragon Fired, you can just like Fortress it up and ignore the fact that it happened. But I didn't see any of the PDs doing anything. Or the attack lasers. Let's try it this way. Come on, launch more. Launch more, I'm gonna go get a Conquest. Or an Atlas or something. Nope. Maybe I was wrong about the integrated point defense. I think there is one that does allow for tac lasers to target them, but that might not be this mod. Pop. Easy to pop. Which is it? I swear there was one that allows lasers to be used in that regard. But I'm blanking. But either way, now that we have the Paragon, that will be fun to throw around, I think. Is it part of the S mod, maybe? Oh, did I not even add it to the ship? Oh, it was down there. I just couldn't see it. Oh, it's a S mod bonus. That's what it is. Got it. So, that could be a potential. But, regardless, this is where I'm going to leave off, having, finally gotten ourselves an Odyssey, which I was really not going to use. And then the Paragon, which was coveted by you guys for a long time. We picked up additional Auroras, And then to summarize all the other things we managed to do, we did get Darrid all the way up to a stellar manufactory and a unification center, maxed out the light industry with an S mod, and then are working towards a mild climate, which is only 142 days away, and then 141 days away is another orbital station, if we can manage to find an admin, which has been elusive up until now. Still no admin here. Resolved, well, last stream we resolved the Persian League blockade, but now we have the encroaching quality threat crisis from Tritac, because we're exporting transphotonic ore and Lux goods. And that, friends, is where I'm going to leave off for this week. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Homeworld, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rodamont.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow admirals.